Well, look, we're grateful for President Erdogan's leadership here and his ability to make this decision. It's a big step. It's a big decision, and we're grateful for it because Sweden is a modern, capable military. They will lend to the alliance a terrific suite of military capabilities that will be critical for NATO's eastern flank. I'll let those two leaders talk about how they got to where they got to. We have long believed that Sweden had met its commitments, the commitments made on the margins of the Madrid summit last year, and we were also very glad to see that the conversation and the dialogue continued between both leaders, and I think I'll leave it at that. Ukraine's at a point now where the alliance doesn't really feel like MAP is required because we have been now working with Ukraine so closely, particularly over the last 16 months. We have such a stronger sense of awareness about their military capabilities. So MAP may not be the best process. But what the alliance will talk about with Ukraine at Vilnius is what the process, what the path needs to look like going forward. There's still going to be reforms that Ukraine has to meet and make, political reforms, rule of law, democratic institutions. Those reforms are still required to be a member of NATO. The other thing to remember is that they're in the middle of a shooting war right now. And the president believes strongly that we've got to continue to focus on their needs on the battlefield. Again, we've got to remember they're in a shooting war right now. Ukrainians are fighting and dying for their country, and we've got to focus on helping them succeed in that effort. Then we'll set out a pathway for eventual membership that will allow Ukraine the time and space to work on some of these reforms, at the same time enjoying security commitments and guarantees from the West, so that as they continue to work on their reforms post-war, that they can still maintain a measure of safety and self-defense for their people.